I am delighted to interview an amazing radical feminist who I've had the pleasure of working and writing with for several years. My guest today is Esme Straigholt. She was the contributing editor of the now archived The Radical Notion and is now carrying radical materialist feminism to wider and wider audiences at Medusa Rising as contributing founder. So let's go ahead and get started with this Feminist Love interview. But first, how do we arrive at the term feminist love? Here's a textbook definition of it. Feminist love challenges traditional patriarchal views by emphasizing equality, mutual respect, shared power, and dismantling gendered expectations in relationships, viewing love as a force for liberation and empowerment, not domination or subservience, and focusing on partnership where both individuals are seen and valued as whole autonomous beings. It transforms love from a site of unequal emotional labor and oppression into a space for authentic connection and growth, valuing honesty and shared responsibility. So, my first question, Esme, would be, do you agree with this definition of feminist love?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think you find that definition in one form or another in almost every branch of radical feminism, all of the ways that this ideology has been, or this program has been interpreted. You find it in matriarchal studies, right? If you go back to like Rayanne Eisler, she developed the whole concept of like partnership systems and partnership society from the work of Maria Gimbutas, who was looking into the ancient goddess civilizations in Europe. This, and it just keeps coming around and coming around. Bell Hooks develops an edition of it, a version of it. The French philosopher that I studied, Lucide Rigoraj, basically her entire ethics is based in this. I call it like, I call it thinking about relationships more as sharing of self, more of building the relationship than of trying to have a relationship, right? Like, here's a person, or an entity. It could be any two, right? Thingamajigs that are alive in the world. And between them, there is a dynamic, right? And the point of a healthy, yummy relationship of any kind is to put things into the dynamic, let them simmer, negotiate, figure out what's good, and then pull back out, right?
Wow. Yeah.
And to do that, both of the players, whoever they are, need to have a pretty full sense of themselves and be well nourished, physically, emotionally, socially, so that they have something to put in, into the dynamic.